like, oh, my chance to be on the radio.
Exactly.
14 accidents in how many years?
More like probably about around like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 years?
Yeah.
Streak of bad luck?
I was actually a really horrible driver.
Oh, you suck.
I suck.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why did you... First off, the fact that you accept that is kind of odd. Why do you get behind the wheel?
Well, I'm a better driver now than I was back
Each
then.
accident is an opportunity to learn.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
I have more of a fear of death now than I did when I was 17.
Wow. What's your worst accident?
When I was 16, I flew off the freeway with no brakes, going 75 miles an hour.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
At 16?
Yes.
Did you fall asleep or?
No, I had like no brake fluid in my.
Oh, so your brakes
That was
My
not.
brakes went
Is that
out.
the one that wasn't your fault?
That was the one that wasn't my fault.
Oh, that should have been
And
a
ever
sign.
since,
Man.
everyone afterward. Wow.
Wow, and you were sailing through the air?
I was sailing through the air. Yes, it was very scary. But I actually got a ticket from the police for failure to maintenance my car.
Because your wings weren't adjusted properly?
So they
Yes.
thought it was your fault
Yes, they did.
because it was improper maintenance.
Yeah.
What's the most recent accident? Was it this morning?
No,
Oh.
no. I would say
Yesterday, day before? When?
the last one was 2.5 years ago, and I actually rear-ended somebody. I was singing in the car, and I wasn't really paying attention.
Were you
What were you
texting?
singing?
This is kind of embarrassing. The soundtrack to Braveheart.
She was singing Braveheart.
Yeah, well, are there no words to that? I don't know a lot about this, but
Isn't it an instrumental?
It is instrumental, but I kind of come
So
up
were you
with
like,
my own.
da-da-da?
Yes, I come up with my own lyrics to these songs.
I'm gonna take out somebody.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Braveheart. Mel Gibson.
Yes,
No words.
no words.
Singing along.
Singing along. I come up.
You play instrumental movie soundtracks in your car.
Yes, I
I'm
do.
going to miss you.
Mhm.
I'm going to miss
Friday
her.
is her last day,
I
right?
know. It's
Yeah.
so sad.
She's been really a bright, cheerful person every day in this
Yeah.
job.
These
Oh,
are
thank
the
you.
most delicious French fries.
I thought it was because she was a bright, cheerful person, but actually, once she gets out of her car, she celebrates that she got out of her
I
car.
made it.
Yes.
Hi, guys. I made it.
What's your insurance rates like? They must be astronomical.
Yeah, at one point I was paying over $550 a month.
A month.
A month. Yeah.
That's
You
like
could-
$6,000 plus a year
Just take
because
it
they figure
care.
every 5 years they got to buy her a new car.
Yeah. It was really bad. And then I actually switched to Honk Honk Vern Fonk, and my insurance is a lot better now.
Honk,
So-
honk, Vern Fonk.
Funk, yeah, boy.
Yes.
Honk, he doesn't care. Vern.
No, I pay a reasonable price now.
All right. Now, are you a mom?
No.
You're not a mom.
No.
Do you have a mom?
I do have a mom.
Does she still worry about you driving?
Yes, I would say she worries about me quite a bit.
Because you're smiling about it. Like, here's the part that bothers me.
Oh, no.
And you're very sweet, and you've been really cheerful and bright, and I think you're like an uplifting person. You're going to make a great employee wherever you work.
Oh, thank you.
But
It won't be here. That was really sweet of me, but yeah.
but like people who are on celebrity rehab, who like relapse just because it's good for the show,
Yeah.
you seem to think it's too cool that you've had 16 accidents. You know what I mean? And I don't mean this, I don't want to come off negative.
14 accidents. Let's
Well,
not
14
get ahead
that
of
were her
ourselves.
fault. The other 2 we're still going to count.
I just feel lucky that I'm alive, I think.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
you also smile like it's a badge of honor.
No, I think because I'm a better driver now, I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So which lessons, let's pass these on to other people so they don't get as many accidents as you. What are the big lessons you've learned? No movie soundtracks.
No movie soundtracks. Make sure that you don't.
Car
just-
maintenance. We
car-
got that.
car
I've heard
maintenance.
those 2 accidents.
Yeah.
What are the other 12?
So I have actually, when you're coming out of like an intersection or a gas station and there's a bush or something in your way, don't just play chicken. Don't just take
play
a left.
You were playing chicken.
I used to play chicken.
Yeah,
I'd
you
say,
gotta you gotta inch up there.
Respect
You
the
gotta-
bush.
Yeah, you
I
gotta-
think is
the
Lisa's
bush.
other.
That's how we're like this. No more
Respect
no
the
more
bush.
random taking 50-50
Respect the
chances.
bush, have line of sight. Okay, what else?
I used to be notorious for not checking my blind spots. So I would just get over and there was a car there.
Why were you doing that? You had a bit of a death wish?
I think it was, I just didn't think that I could die when I was younger. I was kind of no fear. I had no fear.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a little bit of a rebel.
So these are actually, now I'm liking this better because
Yeah.
we were actually giving people good stuff. Did you text and drive or use your phone while you were driving at all?
None of the accidents were because of that, but I can't say
That
that
means
I have never
yes,
done that.
yes, I did all of those things.
But never an accident.
Are you
Yeah.
waiting to have an accident because of that before you add that to your list of lessons learned?
No, I would not
Okay.
recommend that. No, definitely
To
not.
other people,
To
that
other
sounds
people.
like.
Well, to me also.
Yeah,
yeah,
to you also.
yeah. I have like a 1980s phone right now, so
You have a 1980s phone?
yeah, it's like a Nextel. You can't, no internet, no.
Oh, well, that's good for you. I think
She
that's
has to
actually
blow
a
into
great
it before
idea.
she can call anyone.
A blow and go phone? That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I think you should wear a nun costume too. I think you should do everything you can to make your life boring behind the wheel.
Wow.
Okay.
What
will
are the
do that.
other options for her to make her safer? What kind of car do you drive?
It's a unicycle. Honk, honk.
Burn funk.
No, I would get her a big tank.
Steel.
I would
Yeah.
get her giant American steel that gets about 8 miles to the gallon,
Plymouth
but
Fury,
but
but
that could
bigger.
survive a crash
Yeah.
with the same semi that hit Tracy.
No. She needs a helmet and a suitcase with wheels.
Yeah.
She has to sit on the suitcase
I have
and
a
have
hard
it roll.
I have a hard time seeing over the steering wheel in big trucks or cars. I'm only 5 foot without my shoes on.
Girl,
so-
you do not need to be driving big trucks. I love you. Get out of big trucks.
Okay.
Where did
You're
you?
very cheerful, though. Tell me about you. Other than this, and what's your goal? What's your aspiration in radio, or do you have one?
Oh yes, most definitely. I would love to be a host of a show or a co-host someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
so
going for it.
I'm going
She was
for
good.
it.
We were messing around in the studio the other day, and I was helping the interns learn because I'm a
Yes.
mentor. In
She's
case any of you
awesome.
guys are wondering if I'm a mentor or not, I totally
Yeah.
am. And let's just say there were 2 interns, and one of them was very sassy when she sat behind the microphone.
Ooh.
Very sassy.
You're good.
you.
You're good at go ahead and let it all hang out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good because they expect that. They expect you to, dish on your own self.
Oh, I do all the time. No
you
secrets
just
here.
did. You just did with that whole. I don't respect the bush. I just go for it. You're
Seriously.
drag racing like what's his name, Justin Bieber. I mean,
Yeah, Bieber in Miami. Yeah, totally.
yeah, that's
Even Bieber respects the bush.
It's irresponsible. And by the
I don't
way,
know.
radio, unlike traffic, rewards irresponsible behavior.
Yes.
Says the crazier you can be on the radio, the better.
Very true. I'm very crazy.
Right.
Where did you learn to drive? Because I'm shopping for a driving school right now. I want to make sure I.
Avoid that one.
I actually took my driving lessons at Mount Si High School in Snoqualmie.
Ah,
Yes.
that's probably where your boys
By the way,
learned.
just so we don't besmirch their name, that's where Andrew got his lessons. And he's racked up 160,000 miles in a brand new car in 2 years. And sorry, 0 accidents.
Well, what is he doing that I'm not?
He's a guy.
He paid attention at Mount Si High School
Easy,
driving
easy,
school.
big fella.
Yeah, and he respects the bush.
Keep,
Yeah.
keep an
He
accurate.
wishes.
Keeps an accurate logbook. Rests for 10 hours a day. Like follows all the rules.
You got to be careful. So anyway, all right. Well, good luck to you. Are you doing a talk show now on the college radio station? What do you do? What are they letting you do?
No, actually, right now I'm in my last 2 classes. Well, I will be in summer for my master's degree at the University of Washington.
UW.
UW,
A
yes.
master's. Wow.
A master's in what?
Master's of Communication and Digital Media.
My goodness.
With a minor in valet parking, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Digital media. What is that?
Digital media.
That
is-
was a joke.
Oh.
I heart digital media. No, but
Yes.
go ahead. Just if someone asked you that question, what is digital media?
Digital media, Facebook, Twitter, all the different faucets, and I'm learning how to use those to promote my business or promote my company.
But isn't some of it a waste of time? Like, how many people really see? Like, so many businesses, every business feels like they have to be tweeting or on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But the numbers of people that actually pay attention to, say, Twitter, especially Twitter, not that high, right?
Well, I think it definitely is oversaturated, but I think it's really important that you stay up to date and keep your listeners happy.
You still have to do it these
still
days
have to do
because
it.
everybody expects to, like, if they want to know about what you're up to, they expect to pop onto one of those digital media sites and they have to be maintained. It's like a new garden you have to prune and weed.
But 10 times harder, yes.
Yeah, and at this point, it's odd. Like if you're trying to push a business, retail or otherwise, and you don't have any of those, like you don't have a website or you don't have a Facebook page, you don't have a Twitter feed. It's like, okay, You
You're
are
kind of behind the
straight
scenes.
up behind.
I have a question for you. Do you use new modern services? Like, I have one that comes to mind that you should use every day.
Okay.
Uber cab.
Yeah.
Why
that's
bother?
awesome.
Why should you drive in the digital age? There's no need. In fact, you should just open a store with Amazon and have them ship you everywhere for free.
Yeah.
Prime? Got to be a prime though. Yeah.
Yes, Pedro.
By the way, you can listen to Lisa and John, the two interns, every day because they have a podcast on our website.
Wow.
Yes, we do.
957kgr.com.
You and John are doing a podcast. Hey, what do you think of the new intern from Yale, Joshua? Do you guys like shun him because he's from Yale?
He's here.
I
He's
know.
here today. Yeah. I
you
really
could say
like
anyway.
him.
You're sassy. I don't think that's a hard problem.
John's having a very tough time with him being here.
Is John because
Yeah.
John is threatened by his Ivy League status?
It could be that, or it just could be that he wants to be here and he doesn't want anyone stumping on his thunder.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
So John is jealous of Joshua.
Yes, he is.
Joshua's very easygoing, very soft-spoken, but you know that he would crush you in business. Like he's getting an education at Yale. He's going to take over companies and run them into the ground and walk away with a huge profit. That's what they teach you to
So
do at
tell
Yale.
John to watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
So John,
Yeah.
John is correct to be scared.
There you go.
I asked Lisa, why don't you guys do a podcast with the new intern?
Josh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh. And John said, no.
No.
I don't want to do a podcast with him.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we got to talk more with Josh, but I also want to hear from John. Why? Don't be threatened by the Ivy League guy. Align with him. Like learn from him. Dude got into Yale.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He picks up things very quick.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about him?
I actually really like him.
I do too.
I do.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. He does a lot of hard work in there, which is
Young
nice.
Josh, we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to make John cry.
You think he's better
I
than
know.
John?
I think he's better than John. Of course he's better than John. He's a Yale guy. Come on.
I think they're different. I think
Wow, look at you avoiding an accident. Well done.
That was another avoiding an accident. That was very good.
Run right
Swerve.
into the bush or swerve.
Yeah. We swerved very well, and you didn't even clip him by accident. That's lucky, John. All right, thank you. That's our intern, Lisa.
Yay.
And Lisa, your last day is Friday. Is anyone else's last day Friday?
John's.
Oh, well, what's he got to worry? He's only
I
got 2
know.
more days, and he's home free.
Yeah.
And by the way, tomorrow's the day that we're going to have the interns fighting to see who's the smartest one on the
Yes,
show.
intern. What are we calling it?
We don't have a name. You can advertise it now.
We were going to play Intern Jeopardy. Problem is, Josh's boss won't give him the day off tomorrow. I checked in with Josh this morning about scheduling Intern Jeopardy. All 3 need to be here to compete.
Right.
Josh's boss won't give him a day off to come in on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
So what days does he come in?
We're hoping that John can make it in on Thursday and Lisa as well, so we can have the Intern Jeopardy showdown this Thursday.
I scheduled a going away massage for Lisa at 9:30.
I am so excited.
Are we
You're
not
very
gonna be able
nice to her. That's
I
very
know.
cool.
I'm a mentor, Bob.
All right.
What's your Minotaur?
Yes,
I'm a minotaur.
Luciana.
Here's a suggestion. Josh is here for another quarter. We can do the Olympics with the other intern that we are going to have next quarter
All right.
and do it this time with Lisa and John.
You know what? You guys
Since it's their
schedule it.
last week.
Don't schedule it right now, but schedule it, and I don't care how you work it out. It's
All
fine.
right.
6:51.
I'm a minotaur.
Paul McCartney has been touring, as you know, and he had an unnamed virus in Asia, probably because if they named it like the rose, they would call it the Paul McCartney virus. And then it would be...
Like syphilis.
then my wife would want to get it. I'd like to get the Paul McCartney virus. Paul McCartney is now, and I hope this isn't a health thing with him, he's now putting off some dates on his upcoming U.S. tour. So whatever he had, I was hoping he was over. We'll read you the latest on that. Chris Hansen is buying something. We'll tell you what he's buying after these.